Well, guys, good afternoon. Today, well, actually, yesterday was my birthday. I just came from my mom's. She made me this good dinner, and I'm pretty well fed. And I'm gonna top it off with a nice H. Upman. I pulled the ring off when I pulled the plastic, and I'm getting a drink pretty soon. So, so I turned 69. What? No. Here comes Papa. Hiya, macho. Hiya, macho. He's all clean. Took a bath. "69 years old. And every bone in my body aches." No, actually, I feel pretty good, with the exception of the arm that I still gotta get surgery because the pain does not go away. So, um, I went to the boat Friday and did a quick and simple test. No equipment, no compressor, no hoses, no air, just two pieces of cardboard. And I had my friend hold the cardboard over the holes where the spark plugs were, because I removed them. And I cranked the engine 5 times. And then we looked at the cardboard, and on this side, there was water splattered. I had a feeling. And I said, why is the water slowly going down on the radiator? Is because it's seeping through the gasket seal on the heads into the piston. So as you know, hydraulic fluids in water does not compress. And I didn't want to bend the rods or do anything if I crank it. So I said, okay, let's do the simple test and see what happens. So sure enough, there's water coming into the piston, only on one side. The other side was pretty clear. There was a little tannish color on two of the center pistons coming out, and I figured that's gotta be fuel that just splattered out. The other ones didn't really have anything. So then I said, okay, I'm just gonna remove this head on this side. My friend is saying, if you're gonna take it off, might as well do both. And I said, nah, I want to keep it cheap, but you know what? After all, I think I am gonna have to remove the other head, play it safe, put new gaskets on it, put it together, and run it and see what happens. So tomorrow is going to be a nice 75 degrees down at the marina. I'm going to go and start dismantling the engines, take out the risers, the water riser, the exhaust manifolds, and then start loosening up the heads. The heads are heavy, so I'm going to have this guy come over and help me lift them.
Is it early flies?
So then, because they're about, I don't know, 38, 40 pounds a piece, they're pretty heavy. Maybe more. I'm not sure. So um, he's going to pull it off the block, raise them up over his shoulder, which I can't do because of the arm. And then I'll grab them, cross it over, put it on the cart, and then roll it out to the vehicle. That's the plan. And I got to take it to a shop. I'm going to take it to the shop that I took them before, and they check for cracks and whatever's wrong, you know. And then I gotta get the pistons cleaned up and everything, get them ready, you know, for the reinstallation. And I'm hoping that'll take care of the problem. If the problem persists, oh, and also I have to remove some oil from the pan. So I'm gonna put my pump, put the hose, little hose, all the way down to the bottom of the pan, suck oil for 10 or 20 seconds. Because water and oil does not mix. And I already checked the dipstick, and the dipstick does not show water, but maybe the water is below that level. I don't know if the dipstick really sits way on the bottom. I'm not too sure about that. So I'm gonna check it and see if there's any water in the oil. If there's water in the oil, then it means that the pistons, one or two pistons rings are bad. Then that's a different show. I gotta pull out the block. I am trying not to get to that point. So let's hope that the heads are the solution. And I have all the tools, so for me it's not a big deal. So then that's what's on the works. And that's got good flavor. So what I'm expecting on this new year, hopefully we're gonna change the party and go Republican. I hope that Trump gets out of his mess with the courts and all this stuff, and he can run, because I'm voting for him. If he's not running, I'm not voting for anybody. Anybody. I'm gonna shut down. The only two people that I liked besides Trump was gonna be Vivek or DeSantis, and they pulled out. So I'm hoping for the best. And speaking of something different, something else, I wrote to a hunter that he went on an X zone. He never said which. And the X zone that he went to was pretty flat. He rode a quad, and there's a lot of straight trees, easy to get to. And if I can find out what area that is, I'm gonna apply for that. No, he's looking, but he's not. Thank you.
Yeah,
Did
he's
you?
right at
Where's
the
the
edge.
lemon? Oh, all right. He's just looking. Don't let him pee my wheels. Take him inside.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, come on, let's go. I know you want to get fed, but I can't see.
No, we're not right now. It's too early.
Oh, okay. Come on, let's go.
That area looked very nice. And he did catch a deer. Pretty decent. I think it was a 5-pointer, tall antlers. Now, I already said on one of my videos, I think on one of my last hunting videos, that I wasn't backpacking anymore, but man, I really like to do that. It's a lot more intense hunting than just from the camp and you go from the truck, you know. So I gained some weight over the holidays. I do that every year. I got to lose about 10 pounds and start training, because I do want to go back in there. And I want to see if I can convince a friend of mine. if he wants to go, just to go, just to, you know. But I don't know if he can make it because he's doing over. He's already retired, but he's doing over and he's really not in shape. This guy's overweight big time. So I don't know if I should make him do that because it could be hard on him. Um, but I really want to go backpacking again, man. I got all the gear, you know. If you ever done it, you know what I mean. It's a different experience. It's a different experience than hunting from a camp. And yeah, I know it's nice having all the conveniences, even a heater. But I don't know, the experience is different. Let me put it that way. The the expense I'm gonna have on the boat. I'm sorry to keep jumping. I do that. It's gonna kind of, well, if I only do the heads, it's not gonna be that much. If I have to do the whole engine, that's a whole different matter. That's gonna impede me from getting the BAR 270. That was my goal, to take a semi-auto gun. Even though I'm pretty happy with the Ruger uh, Predator, lightweight, accurate as hell. I was surprised how accurate that gun was. And all my guns are pretty accurate. All my rifles, which are four. I'm not counting the Weatherby because the Weatherby, let's see, I got the 2308, 270, BAR, yeah, four. So I got a BAR 7 mag, accurate, 270 Winchester, accurate, the 308 lever, accurate, and the Ruger also accurate. So they're just good rifles, well made, reasonably priced rifles. If you're gonna go buy those guns now, especially the BAR, forget about it. It's over $1,000. So I'm pretty happy with what I got. You know, I had a bug up my butt because I wanted to get the BAR and the 270, but I don't really need it. That 270 Winchester Ruger M77, that rifle it's butter. It's butter. I mean, the Weatherby has a better action, softer, smoother, but it's a 30-06. I am gonna sell it. I'm gonna take it to a store that I know. I know the owner, and I'm gonna put it on consignment. Go, here you go. Let me know when it's sold, because I can't use it anyways. So I am gonna sell it, and then if I do sell it, I'll have the money to buy the other one. But I'm really gonna think about it twice because I don't really need another gun. I do need that boat to be running. You know, if I'm gonna go fishing, want to go in Catalina, stay a weekend with my friends and my wife, couples, and go out there, go to a restaurant, enjoy it, enjoy the boat. That's what it's for. I don't want that thing just sitting there, costing me a monthly slip fee. I want to be able to use it. So I'm going to work on it, use the money for that, and then later we'll see. It's not an emergency. The new rifle is not an emergency. There's no need really for it. I know a guy that has 3 40-inch saves. I think they're 40-inch. And he says that they're all full. And I'm going, wow, that's a lot of guns. I don't have a need I'm not a glutton to accumulate all these weapons and stuff. I got a few handguns and a hunting rifle and a couple of shotguns for bird. Quail, pheasant, that kind of thing. I used to do duck hunting back in the day. Very miserable, very cold. All these bugs in your face, flying. and then the duck falls in the water. You gotta walk in there with your waders. You get stuck in the muck. It's a hassle. And I don't like duck all that much. So, haven't been duck hunting in years. So I don't really need to have so many. Like, like it's like you only got two hands, right? You can only shoot one at a time. I know people that like collecting and stuff, and it's nice. Uh, but do you have the time to shoot them all? Do you have the money to buy the ammo for everything? Um, so people, I seen videos, people shooting 1,000, they just go nuts, And I said, they must be getting free ammo from somebody, because I don't. I got enough for what I need. I still got to load a bunch of 308s. I have already a bunch of 7 mag. I got 270. I got enough of that. I might be low on the 308. I think I might be a little low on the 308. But for hunting, I have enough. I only take 10 bullets when I go hunting. I don't take boxes or anything. So, but I do gotta clean up my bench. I think it's messy. And I'm gonna load up more for the 357 because I did some tests with the 357 loads, and I said, okay, I'm gonna load this one, but I haven't. I know what load that I want to do, but I haven't done it because I'm busy with other stuff. And the boat decided to take a dump right now, so I gotta work on that. And the boat is done as far as the electronics and the sensors and all this stuff. It's done. It's painted. I do want to get another paint job on the floor. Get that done. And but the boat, the canvas is done. The plexiglass is done. Everything is new. The anchor. I got a few miscellaneous for the anchor. So I also got installed some fog lights on the camper. And I forgot to mention when I started talking about the X-Zone that the X-Zone, the guy hasn't answered me. It's been a week. He might not tell me. So what I'm going to do when I have a little bit of free time, I'm going to take a drive and I'm going to visit a couple of X-Zones to see if I recognize the area. I know it's not X10. Definitely not. I know X10 like the back of my hand. It's gonna be either 9, 12, maybe 12. That's way up there. And 12 is hard to find. It's hard to get. So I don't know. I can go and do a little fishing also, because it's going to be up through the lakes. And I'm going to go and do some scouting to investigate. I might take the quad too, so I don't have to do a lot of walking and drive around. If I find the spot, I'm going to apply for that and see if I get lucky, because it's a draw. You don't get it guaranteed. All right, let me take a little sip here. Yeah, a little Johnny Walker. It's pretty good. And if I do find that place that allows me to install a tree stand, I'm going to go for the tree stand. I'm going to buy it. With the tree stand, I'll be able to use my crossbow. Just sit there and and see if they come by. Uh, and and see if I can use it. I haven't used that thing yet. Shot a few times. That's about it. I gotta practice some more. And then later for the rifle, I'll be using that. So there's a few things that I need to check first before I make the decision, because over here where I go, the trees are so wide that they don't allow for a tree stand that it has a fixed width. There's no adjustability. Um, yeah, I don't think that. What's the name of that? There was one called the Tree Lounge. It looked very comfortable. You can sleep on that sucker, but it has a fixed uh, width. I think it was. I called the factory one time. They told me I think it was, um, I don't know, 18, maybe 20, 20, maybe 22. Let's say 22. I got the magazine. The thing is that the trees here, you're looking at 36, at 40, even bigger in circumference. So it's a big monster. So I don't think I'll be able to get that one in there. Now there's another tree stand called the. I saw so many, and it's been a while, but I think it was called the Viper or something like that. Those, I believe, it might be adjustable to the width because it has a bar in the back, and a bar has a pin, and I think you can adjust the width, and then the material, adjust itself. So I'm not sure. I gotta look at that again. I forget. I got a little pad with my notes in there or reviews, and I can look it up again and look at them again. But I have to look first at the tree before I buy the stand. It's like buying a pair of shoes. You gotta measure the feet before you buy the shoe or the boot. So that's what I have to do. So I do want to go up there and do a little scouting. Maybe I'll take my uncle. He's not doing nothing. He want to go escape from his wife for 2 3 days. Because she's like, do this, do that, and go over there. He's ready for a mini vacation. So yeah, by then I'll be finished with the boat. The thing is that right now, even though there's no snow here, there's snow up there. So I'm not even going to be. If there's snow, he's not going to want to go. That's for sure. He's a cold guy. He doesn't like the cold. All right, guys. I'm gonna let you go. Wish me happy birthday, God damn it. Damn it. Uh, Salud. Like the Spanish say, amor, vida y pesetas. Money, no, love, life, and money. Love, life, and money. And you should add to that, and time to spend it. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.